y'all, and welcome back to Lantern Creek Farm. A little bit about our breeding plans for this fall. I've done posted the video of the rabbit breeding plans. Let's move on to the goats. Alrighty guys, it is evening now. As you can tell, the sun is a-setting in the background, or I guess you can tell. We did our intro a little earlier this afternoon, but it got awfully hot awful fast, and so I thought it would be better to do a better video of our breeding plans when it's a little cooler outside. At least it's better for me. Alright guys, so let's talk about our breeding plans here. We have got 6 goats on the farm right now. And y'all don't mind my daughter in the background hollering. I don't know what she's hollering at, but she's hollering at somebody. And so we have got, and there's my husband. They're a mess. They're doing something on the house right now. He's going up there with tools, and there she is. We're getting off topic, y'all. They're distracting me. Alright, we have got 6 goats on the farm right now. We keep a small herd, and so it's the breeding plans aren't going to be too complicated, but I am going to explain what's going on in other videos, and I'll try to link the playlist to my other videos, my Boer goat videos, but I'll explain again right here. I raise Boer goats. I have 2 does that are unregistered and 2 does that are registered. They can be sold as 4-H stock. They can be sold as meat. We can take them to the stockyards, blah, blah, blah. Anything that you can do with a Boer goat can be done here. They are meat. And so that's Mr. Koa back there. He just got some shrimp, and he is not going to let the chickens get a hold of his shrimp in his bowl. He is our livestock guardian dog, for those of you who do not know. This baby right here is our buck, our baby buck. Now, he will not be breeding this year. Actually, he is looking for a new home. So if you live in our area and you need a Boer buck, he is a perfect guy. I'd love to keep him. I wish I could keep him, but I cannot. He is perfect. And as you can see, he's pretty healthy. He is fighting our 2 younger girls right now. Alright, so we'll start off with our registered girls. This is Miss Bob right here. That young lady back there in the background that just went to the feed bowl. She is Miss Edie. Miss Bob and Miss Edie are our 2 registered girls here on the farm. This fine looking hind end right here, you couldn't see his face. That is our buck. Our buck's name is Mo. He got that name because I said he is the last of the Mohicans. He is the last male I plan to buy. We have lost 3 males, and so hopefully he can give us some good offspring. And right here is a perfect example of the amazing offspring that he can give us. He can give us good offspring, and we won't have to purchase another buck, at least for a while. That fancy lady right here that just popped out, that is Miss Cami. She is one of our unregistered does. There's Miss Bop. She's finally showing her face. She is our registered doe. Miss Cami is our unregistered doe. She is also available to find a new home if any of you are looking for a nanny. She is our older nanny. She is about 5 years old, going on 6 this year. And she is one of the original does to show up on the farm. Along with her, back here, is another one of our original does that showed up on the farm, and that is Miss Nala. Miss Nala is the mama to our baby buck over there. Hopefully y'all can see him. There we go. It's hard to point. There he is. And there's his mama, Nala. Miss Cami right here is Nala's mama. Those are our only 2 related animals here on the farm, besides the baby that was born to Miss Nala. This is our buck here. This is what I'm talking about right now. So as you can see, he is rubbing on Miss Cami. And without getting too graphic here, he is rubbing on Miss Cami to try to bring her in to heat. He sprays some nice smelling perfume in his opinion, which is consists of his urine and then all the other doe's urine that he sticks his beard and face in to smell, and he rubs it on our girls to help them come into heat. Right now, Miss Cami is his favorite, but I'd say he'd take any of these does that he could get. But right now, Miss Cami is his favorite. She has yet to come in, but I have been seeing a few telltale signs that my does will probably be coming in soon, especially with Miss Bop back there. Miss Bop gets really irritated and really grouchy. She just gets grouchy. I couldn't get that word out. She gets really grouchy. Doesn't want anybody or any of the goats to touch her, but she wants her mama sometimes, and then sometimes she doesn't want her mama. And so we've been seeing signs such as that, and also Miss Nala, we have been maybe seeing some signs out of her as well today, getting a little antsy around the buck. And so that's why I wanted to go ahead and start this video today. Hopefully we can catch some does getting bred this year, and write some dates down for our babies. So we'll go ahead and talk about our breeding plans for the year. So we will be breeding all of our girls this year. All of them are old enough to be bred. Our buck is a year old. He is going to be breeding our two 1-year-olds back here. They're a little over, one was a year old in November, the other one was a year old in April. Miss Bop was a year old in November, and Miss Edie was a year old in April, and they are both to be bred. We also have, it'll be Bop's second baby. She lost her baby this summer, so hopefully next year we can have her as a first freshener, a first-time milk producer. And then Miss Cami will be being bred again this fall season. Miss Nala also is going to be bred this fall season. Her baby is old enough that he is in the process of being weaned, so that Mama can go ahead and be rebred for this fall. Now, some of you have probably heard that it's not good for a doe to be bred twice a year, and I would agree with you. But if you followed along with our YouTube channel here, I would say in a lot of cases it wouldn't be wise to breed a doe twice a year, although they do come in twice a year, and most people in our area breed their cows in the fall and the spring, just like we're going to do our goats here. We have had several losses this year. This year was not a good year for reproducing and babies. Unfortunately, we lost every doe on this farm lost a baby this year besides Miss Nala. Miss Nala is the only one that gave birth this year, and all the other babies were lost. Miss Cami lost 2, Baby Bop lost 1, and Miss Edie lost 1. And so we lost a total of 4 babies this year. So unfortunately, we are going to hopefully cross our fingers, have a good breeding year, and a good kidding season. I am breeding Miss Nala back, though, as an explanation as to why I am breeding Miss Nala back again this year. One, because she is in excellent health. We haven't had any problems. She hasn't had to be doctored at all, besides getting wormed, and which is typical. And so we are going to move on ahead with her. She's good and strong. Her baby is in the weaning stages. We are slowly weaning him so that we don't have any problems with mastitis, and it's been working out just fine. And so that is why we're rebreeding her. I know that it's a controversial thing to breed a doe twice a year in some worlds and some aspects. I know a lot of people that do it, and I know a lot of people that don't necessarily agree with it. But that is what we're doing, and that's what we see fit that is best for our farm this year. I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around just a second and show you the kind of rutting signs, telltale signs that we are seeing out of our buck that makes us think hopefully soon that our girls will be coming in. He is definitely doing his job and trying to bring everybody in. So let's flip it around and we'll show you how he does. So as you can tell, his hair is raised, which is usually a sign of anger or being upset or dominance. In this specific buck, he raises his his hair and his entire body up in an arch to let everybody know that he is the king of this pasture. As you can tell also, he's going around to all the girls. He is, as you seen just a second ago, he is rubbing all over Miss Cammy. As you can see, he's arched up again here. He is wanting everybody to see how big he is. Right now, he's rubbing on Miss Cammy and letting her know that she is the love of his life, when she's around at least. As you can see, he's kicking his foot up there. He really wants her to know that she is the girl for him. So I'll be real quiet and let them do their thing. Warning, this next scene is graphic, so if your kids are washing, just beware. Alright guys, this is what we're talking about here. He is getting all ready. This is graphic here for young ones, so if you don't want them seeing that, viewer discretion advised. But he's getting ready. Y'all don't mind the four-wheeler noise in the background. This is a working farm here. As you can see, he's moved on to another beau and another lady. That is who he's in pursuit of now. And so he's making his rounds and checking his girls. He's going to go back to Cammy here probably in just a second, because that's his favorite girl. Something I've also noticed, this is our baby buck here. He is obviously not ready to breed. You could breed him at this age and size. You could put him in with a bunch of ladies, but I typically don't like to breed a buck until they're about 8 months of age, and he is not quite 8 months of age yet. But he has also been paying attention to our Miss Cammy right here, like our buck has, and Miss Bop here. He's been picking fights with her. He's going back to Cammy here. Alrighty guys, I hope that this video was informative and encouraging and helpful to you. If you're trying to learn about goats, I hope that it was enlightening and educating. We got a baby buck here. He's about ready to be put up. He stays with his mama during the day, but he gets to get put up in the evenings and get his treats. And so he's wondering why I haven't put him up yet. But I hope that this video was encouraging and helpful. Whether you want to learn about goats, whether you have goats, whether you're going to get goats, or whether you just want to look at them because they're awful cute. But I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate y'all hanging out, and I hope that y'all will come back for the next one. We'll see you later. Bye.